So, morning team. Yeah, this is another episode on 25 index. So, mostly why I do give detailed analysis of every setup is because I want we go back, we retest, and we check according to what we have run. So, in this video, I'm going to explain how you are going to how you are going to take this buy or the setup that is available on 25 index and how we are going to tackle it and the areas that we are expecting to take a buy. So guys, stay focused and kindly I request take it serious on all the setup that I give you because mostly 80% of them are going to be correct, not because of my own understanding, but because of how the market works. And if you're able to unfold or maybe know how the market works and the patterns and the setup that we are going to use or we have been practicing, it will be better for you to take best trades using those methods. So I'm going to take you back to the daily time frame and I want to be analyze this market using what is available. I told you last time. So let me use something that is can be visible here. So good. Yeah. So if you can check well, I want to understand what we are having. I told you if you want to trade correctly and if you want to have efficiency in trading, just look on where the market is, where it is going, and where it is coming from. Those three zones, we are going to give you a hint of what you should expect. So the first thing we are going to check is where the market is. And as we can see, the market is currently at this point. So, and when the market is there, what are we seeing? The only thing we are seeing it is that the market has tapped to our daily resistance. That is it. So that is our daily resistance. But before we conclude that we want to sell, we go and check where is the market coming from, and we can see that it is coming from the support. And we said support is formed by two candles only, red followed by green. So our support is between this red and this green, and I told you support zone is marked using the candle with the longest wick. So that is it. So this is our support zone. So if you want me even to mark it, I will mark it. So, and when I'm using also analyzing the market, I'm also giving you hint on how you are going to use the tools. So that is daily support. Yeah, and you can see what the market yesterday, this was on Sunday, it tapped onto the support and was rejected, and now the market is back to the resistance and it is facing rejection. But what do you know, or what do you think? For me, the market is still bullish because it has been rejected from the support, and what we should be looking is for signs to continue with this buy until we have a setup that will violate this buy, and then we are going to get the sells. So what I mean is this: we are now having daily support and we are having daily resistance. Yeah, that is the first thing. The second thing is, what are we having, or what can we trade? What is the tradable area for our setup today? So I told you when you go to the 4 hours time frame, the next thing you should check is the demands that are available or supplies which are untested. So if you come here, we can see that we have a demand which was used yesterday to push the market higher. In that, as price was pushing the market higher, it created another demand here. So for me, this is our tradable, our trading area. This is our trading area. So if we want to take buys, we are going to take buys from this zone, guys. So this is the setup I'm having today. Why are we doing this? Because the market has come from the daily support, tested support yesterday, formed a demand, the market pushed higher, then it has already formed another demand. Yet, under the support, under the resistance on the daily here, this is the daily resistance here, we don't have any signs of a sell because the previous supply was broken above. And I remember I told you when a supply is broken above, you wait for price to create a new supply. This is an indication that the market is highly bullish and we don't expect sales soon unless we have a supply on the daily, on the 4 hours time frame. So our trading range is from this demand, which is of the 4 hours. So even if I delete all this now, you can see now after analyzing the market, we are left with, we can now analyze or mark this zone here, which is the 4-hour demand. So this 4-hour demand is where we are going to buy from. And what did we say? From 4 hours, we should go to the 30 minutes. The next thing is 30 minutes. And what we said about the 30 minutes, we said we check for what? Liquidity zones. Liquidity zones, which should be inside this, demand of the 4 hours. So if I go to the 30 minutes, I want to see what is the liquidity zones that are available. So let's see. Yeah, the market here we are. So guys, what can you see? So for those now, this you can see that the market has tapped to our 30-minute zone and has given us a reaction. So can you see? This is what we call the inducement. So inducement. So even if I now delete this 4 hour, remember we want to see the market coming to this demand on the 4 hours. So, and you can see that the market has started reacting with this support under the 30 minutes. So even if I delete the demand now on the 4 hours already, but we know our trading zone is from this point here. This is our demand here. So here. So this one, you can see that price has created a support. This support is what we call inducement. And because price has shown signs to buy from this zone, most of the people will get to the to buys at this zone, and then they will put your stop loss. They will put their stop loss here. That way, we call this zone a liquidity zone. So this is why it refers to as liquidity after inducement. So I told you inducement is the one that bear liquidity because people are going to buy from this zone. And when they buy from this zone, the market will still react and it can still react up here, then comes back to this demand. Remember, this is where now the 4-hour demand zone is. Then we have another liquidity, another inducement zone here. If it is able to liquidate this zone again, we are going to take buys back to that zone. So we are having inducement areas here and there. So if the market is able to liquidate even this demand, then we are going to have buys from here. And remember, this is the 30 minutes, so we are going to go to the 5 minutes and wait for what we call CRB. For those who don't know CRB, what it means, CRB means current resistance break. So for me, I don't see any reason why we are not making profit in this market, because I try my best to explain each and every setup before it happens, and I want you take it seriously if you want to be profitable, or if you want consistency in profit. Kindly, I request, take seriously whatever explanation I give, because as you can see, even yesterday 75 bought massively, and I had given you two options. 75 was to buy and then to sell, but the sale is not yet confirmed because the market is still pushing high, but I will still explain it on another video so that